Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Beach News Weekly, a podcast created and produced by Long Beach State student-run newspaper, The Daily 49er. My name is Cindy Aguilera, and I'll be your host, giving you your weekly dose of beach news. But first, a word from our sponsors.
Concentrating on classes when spring break is around the corner is hard. Bussin' is easy. Ride Long Beach Transit and save on trips to campus, work, and beyond. Discover your discounted bus fare options at ridelbt.com/students.
Did you know limiting your shower to the length of one song can save 15 to 20 gallons of water per shower? So belt it out and let the concert begin. Do your part to conserve water. It's the Long Beach way of life. For more water-saving tips, visit liveh2olb.com.
Southland is bringing its credit union experience to the Long Beach State campus. As a student of Long Beach State, you are eligible to join with access to our new University Student Union branch, student loan services, free checking, and free financial education resources. Visit beachcu.com for more information. And this week in campus news, have you heard of the gender wage gap? Daily 49er reporter Isabel Silagy writes that in the last quarter of 2020, the U.S. Census Bureau found that women consistently earn nearly 30% less than their male counterparts. The pay gap also increases with age. COVID-19 only made this gap even bigger as women lost their jobs during the pandemic. Women are getting paid less than men in the following fields: finance, nursing, law, and education. Progress in closing the wage gap has slowed in the last 2 decades. U.S. President Joe Biden announced on Tuesday, March 15th, that new steps will be taken to close the gap for federal employees, and he pressed private companies to take similar measures so that women can get paid for the same amount of effort and work. Now on to ASI News. Lauren Ramirez, news desk editor, gives us a quick rundown of ASI elections and how it all went down. Lauren, on to you.
Hi, my name is Lauren Ramirez, and I'm the news editor at the Daily 49er. This week's campus news, staff reporter Christina Merino wrote, CSULB ASI announces 2022 election results. The ASI student government election ceremony was held in person at the University Student Union South Plaza on Thursday, March 17th. According to a tweet by CSULB President Jane Close Connolly, this year's voter turnout was one of the highest compared to recent years. This year's ASI student government winners are ASI President-elect Isaac Julian with a 54% majority vote, Executive Vice President-elect Diamond Bird with a 76% majority vote, and Vice President of Finance-elect Mitali Jain with a 63% majority vote. For more information on ASI results, visit their website at www.asicsulb.org. Thank you for listening. My name is Lauren Ramirez, and you can read this and more campus news stories at daily49er.com.
Thank you so much, Lauren. It's always a pleasure to have you on Beach Weekly. And are you guys excited for spring break? Yeah, me too. Well, if you're going to be in Long Beach that week, on Tuesdays and Wednesdays from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m., you can get tasty food, fresh fruits and vegetables, and as many snacks as you'd like, all produced from local farms. The Local Harvest Farmers Market is located at Bixby Park, that's 130 Cherry Avenue, and is within walking distance from breathtaking beach views. Isn't that a cute little day to go on? Like, you can support local farms, get fresh food, enjoy the beach. It sounds like a great spring break activity. I'm definitely going to go and check that out because I love the beach and I love farmers markets. They're such a vibe. And are you planning to travel? Are you going to be out of the country? Well, if you're going to go to Mexico, Costa Rica, England, Australia, or Japan, you have to check out what Daily 49er reporter Christina Merino reported regarding COVID-19 regulations in different countries. It is always a good idea to not assume, do the research when you're going to go to a new place. For example, some places like Japan require a 3-day quarantine period to enter, while others like Costa Rica have no requirement at all to present either a negative COVID test. There is no quarantine period. But for a full list of these countries and the different regulations, they're a little different for each place, go over to daily49er.com and read this list in detail. Also remember that TSA, that's the Transportation Security Administration, is still requiring that you wear a mask on flights and in transportation. So you have to have your mask on when you're on the plane. This mandate is being extended until April 18th, or of course within guidelines for the CDC. So please don't be that person that's on the plane like freaking out at a flight attendant because you don't want to wear your mask. Dude, you're on vacation. Wear your mask. Just chill and enjoy your vacation, right? Speaking of masks, you might still be confused on where to wear them on campus. I know it's sometimes unclear because it's like certain cities are doing stuff and other cities aren't. And it's like, well, what's school doing? Are we still requiring masks? Yes and no. Daily 49er editor-in-chief Ashley Ramos created a very helpful guide that's on our Instagram right now, so go check that out, that clarifies where and when to put your mask on and when to take it off. Basically, wear your masks, so you have to wear your mask in labs, classrooms, student health center, public transit, childcare services, small offices and conference rooms, and one-on-one contact services. Where you are not required to wear a mask, where you're like can totally be unmasked, don't even worry about it, is outdoors, outside, in the Student Wellness and Recreation Center, the University Student Union, the Horn Center, and the library. That's pretty much it. As far as we know, that is where the mask mandates are. And again, if you want to screenshot that little guide so that you can, keep it on your phone just to look at it whenever you're entering a new space on school, definitely do that. Go over to our Instagram and check that out. And lastly, grads. Hello, grads. Are you out there? Well, the Grad Fair is this week. It begins March 21st through March 24th, and you can purchase all the items you need for graduation, like your gown, your cap, the tassel, and your diploma frames and stuff. The Grad Fair will be located by the University Bookstore. And also, Daily 49er is doing Gradgrams. That's like a cute little message with your picture, your gorgeous picture, and a little information blurb about yourself that they will be sharing on Daily 49er's publication. You can purchase this by April 15th on daily49er.com, and they will also be handed out during commencement and will appear in the print issue. So that should be super cute. Definitely go over to the Grad Fair if you're graduating. I'm gonna be there because I want to get a deal, and maybe there's like discounts or something. I'm always looking for a discount. Speaking of which, Grad Fair, the Daily 49er shops at the Grad Fair are having a raffle. So go over to 49er shops at the beach, click on graduation fair, and enter to win a diploma frame, cap and gown, tassel set, stoles, and diploma covers. It never hurts to enter a sweepstakes or a raffle. I'm always the raffle enterer because I always like winning free things. I'm just going to throw that out there. So definitely make sure to go over to the bookstore and get your grad merch. That's all for campus news. For these and more stories, visit daily49er.com. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube to stay up to date, where we update pretty often, very often. Thank you so much for listening to this episode, and stay tuned for more Lit at the Beach in April. We will be coming up with more content for Lit at the Beach. That's Literature at the Beach, our book podcast. You can also expect more from that. Thank you so much, and have a great spring break. Have a great rest of your week, and take care.
Concentrating on classes when spring break is around the corner is hard. Busing is easy. Ride Long Beach Transit and save on trips to campus, work, and beyond. Discover your discounted bus fare options at ridelbt.com/students.
Did you know that Long Beach Water performs tens of thousands of tests every year to ensure that residents and businesses always receive high-quality, safe, and reliable drinking water? Great tasting, refreshing, and always on tap. So drink up, Long Beach. Visit liveh2llb.com for water-saving tips.
Southland is bringing its credit union experience to the Long Beach State campus. As a student of Long Beach State, you are eligible to join with access to our new University Student Union branch, student loan services, free checking, and free financial education resources. Visit beachcu.com for more information.